Hey guys, and welcome back to day 16 of Apollyon single/server player series. I'm here with WizPopper. He's not in Mumble, but as you can see, I decided I was going to set up an extractor down here. And if you hadn't also noticed, it looks pretty nice down here. I went through and made a whole bunch of multi-parts and covered up everywhere that I would have all of the stuff going, so you don't see any of it. That still doesn't connect, but it works. So I'm going to put this here. So I ran through and put a whole bunch of multi-parts down. I don't know where that one went. No, but I'll fix it later. Anyhow, so this is filling up this barrel, which is emptying into here, and this one's emptying into here, so that I can just come down here and get rubber whenever I need it, and sand as well. So it all seems to be working as I'd wanted it to. So eventually this will all fill up and it'll stop running, but it's using a little bit of energy for it now too. So I think we're doing pretty good. I added a couple of more magnetic dynamos. I wasn't really running out of power. I just added them to kind of fill it in. I don't know. I wanted to. And I have plans to use some more power in the future. But I think that this episode I'm going to focus on upgrades. I'd like to upgrade a lot of my pipes and maybe the conduits. The conduits probably not as quickly. But I just want to speed up these pipes and maybe get some more overclocker upgrades and probably the step down upgrades, because I really want to get some steam power in here as well. And if you hadn't noticed, I found a full guard pattern, and from what I understand, I haven't actually looked, it's not in here anywhere. You can't actually make the full guard pattern. And I also found, yeah, it's not in there. I also found this, which I'm assuming is probably the same thing, or is probably, huh? Oh, right. So it requires 3. So I think that in order to do a lot of the upgrades, I need a whole bunch of glowstone, and I don't have a ton of it. So I'm going to go run around in the nether and pick up a bunch of glowstone, and hopefully I can find some. I'd like to upgrade my tools to either cobalt or manilium or whatever it is. Oh, I also finished putting the multi-parts up here too. So it looks pretty nice. You can't really see it. There's a few that I just kind of gave up on, but I'll replace them eventually. But these are all multi-parts now. You can kind of see them. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good, at least for now. So anyhow, let me go run to the nether, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I just finished getting a whole bunch of glowstone, but I didn't find a whole lot of cobalt or erudite. So I'm hoping that I can make the heads of what I want to use for that. So I'll do that. And but I had to move this pump. It got blown up where it was before, and because I didn't have a place to put it, so I built a little shed basically around it and just put it over here for the time being. So it's using the magnetic engine and just doing all the same stuff, just a little bit more compact. But this was a whole bunch of lava, and I just decided to run it out here, and there's a little tiny island, so I put everything out here. Now it's just spawning a bunch of monsters. So it's pretty dangerous out here, especially when you're not wearing any protection, because for whatever reason I am pretty lazy about getting my armor. But I think I'm just going to there is a way to double your or triple your ore, like for these, and I'm debating doing it or not. I haven't played around with it at all, but it seems like it might be worth it. to do its factorization. So I have to create a few different things, and it's kind of a pain. At least it looks like it's kind of a pain to set it up, and it doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. Unless I use the crystallizer, it won't guarantee to triple my ore. It'll just make dirty ore, then clean ore, then you can use this diamond cutting head. I don't think it's necessarily worth it, but I might try it. Yeah, in fact, I'm not going to try it. I'm just going to dump it in here and turn on this guy and just make ingots out of it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do for now. Whoops. Go down. Now I am going to take this dust. Well, some of it. I don't need all of this. I'm going to shove this stuff in here real quick. Alright, so in order to get the faster pipes, you need to use liquid glowstone, but I think it's called something else, so it's thermal. Alrighty, it's red. Nope, not that one. Here we go. The redstone. No, redstone energy conduit. It is item ducts. Impulse item ducts. So in order to get an impulse item duct, you need to fill a normal item duct with energized glowstone. And energized glowstone is, like I said, just cooked up glowstone. So that's what I'm going to do, is cook up some glowstone. Right here. I'm going to cook up some glowstone. And then I'm going to, I think that you can just, I'm pretty sure it was just the normal item duct, right? So I'm going to grab like 27 of these and replace them down there as I go. So this guy is outputting to the left. This guy is inputting from the left. Inputting from the left. This guy's outputting. Oh, I don't know which way he's facing. All right. Well, let me get this fixed, and I'll be right back. All right. It was because I didn't have the. I keep forgetting that it's there, but I had it this way, and it won't. It'll try and take stuff out of here. It won't fill stuff. So now I just put these guys in here, and it creates impulse item ducts. And impulse item ducts go a little bit faster than the other ones. So I'm going to replace the ones downstairs with these, and then bring the other ones up. And it's going to be quite a bit of a process, but hopefully it's worth it in the long run, so that all of my stuff zips around here faster. And the other thing that I need to do, oops, is these speed upgrades for X utilities will actually make it go a lot faster, and they're relatively cheap as far as upgrades go. So this creates 4 upgrades. So I need 4 blocks of redstone. So let's make those real quick, and I'm gonna grab another one. I'm gonna make 8 of them because I want. No, actually, I'm just going to use the 4. So I think that's fast enough. Okay, so now grab the gold out of here. I have some of those, and then do this. Alright, so those speed upgrades go. They'll go in. Sorry, this guy down here. So you can put a speed upgrade. So you can see it takes a while to figure out where it's going. So let's put a speed upgrade in there, and you can see it goes a little bit faster. And if we put all 4 in there, it goes really fast. Well, actually it doesn't go that fast. I'm gonna go make a little bit, or one more. Let's make one more, shall we? I needed 4 of those. Alright, so we got that. Let's do this again. Now this should zip real fast now. Yeah, so there we go. So now it should empty out it'll empty out this chest in no time at all. So I'm gonna do that, and let me go replace these item ducts down here with the ones I just created, and see how much faster this is. So I just put all these things on here. Alright, so now I'll do this. Replace it with an impulse item duct, and then install the servo, and oops, then say just go. So this should pull items out of here real quick. Yeah, so that would have been a stack at a time. So it'll zip through here. I was going to put those impulse things on here, but it's only going up like 8-10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. So it's not really necessary to keep this full. So let me start replacing all of my item ducts with impulse ducts, and then I will be right back. Hey guys, I think that with extra utilities, I believe, you can take cobblestone and compress it to compressed cobblestone. Aptly name. Hold on a second. Kill this guy. I need to upgrade my sword here shortly too. But when you do this, you can do it like I think up to 4 times. Triple, quadruple, quintuple, sextuple. Okay, so you could just keep going. So what I'm going to do is have all of my cobble that gets input into the system, I'm going to have it auto workbench down until it's to its smallest part. So I'm going to need, for right now, I'm just going to do it into double compressed, maybe triple compressed. I'll do it triple compressed. And then that way, when I bring anything into the system, it's not going to be that big of a deal. I got rid of the trash cans, so I don't need to trash it anymore, but I'm going to shrink it. I think I'm going to use this room to do that. So I'm going to have to go out one and then in the other, so I'll go behind. So maybe I'll pull it in the back somewhere over here and start this way and then feed it back in. So let me figure out how I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so for right now, I'm just going to make the compressed, then the double compressed, then the triple compressed. And the way it's run right now, so this one, hopefully the cobblestone will come in. I'm actually going to make this the shortest route, so then it'll come in and get thrown into this guy. So, and then this guy will output down here, and then hopefully get sucked into this one, which is the compressed one, and then that one will spit it out the back, and then hopefully into this one to triple compress them, and then those ones will go along their way back to somewhere in the system. So I guess to test this, I will just throw a bunch of cobblestone in here, and it takes off, and it should be coming over here. Yep, here it comes. So now this guy should be dispersing that cobblestone and creating a compressed cobblestone. Wait for it. And that one should have gotten put in here, or should be getting put in here. I don't see that happening. So I should create one. Yeah, see, that just went along its way. So this is compressed cobblestone. It should have gone into here. Alright, let me figure out what the problem is, and I'll be right back. Alright, apparently you can't insert into the bottom of these, so my whole plan was not necessarily correct. So I am right now just filtering it. It's going to come out the bottom of this guy whenever he gets a couple of more. Let's just throw these in there. So he'll create this, and then it'll go around. Alright, here it comes. Yeah, okay. So that goes around there, and I somehow have an extra servo. Oh no, I had one before. Okay, so that looks about right. I'm going to plug this back in, so then when this guy gets enough to build it, he will build another one and then send it into here. So hopefully this will all work. I'll check on it later. If not, I'll see a whole bunch of stuff in my system, I'm sure. Hey guys, I'm back. I just went on a quick mining run. As you can see, I just went with everything I could find. I'm going to just shove a bunch of this stuff in here, and I'm going to see what happens to the extra cobblestone. I'm assuming it's going to get set up here, which is fine, because once this fills with 9 stacks of 64, it should automatically start sending this stuff up to the backstock, which I'm okay with for now. I think that eventually I'm not going to want that to happen, but we'll see. Here it comes. Yep. So once this fills up, I think that I might have a problem. But for right now, I can fit a few more stacks in there, so I think that I'll be all right. If I wanted to, I can put a chest down there, or even another one of these barrels down there. So maybe that's what I'll do. I don't feel like I need to even have cobblestone. I mean, I have the stone bricks and the stone I can just make, so, or grab stacks of that at a time. So we'll see what happens from there. So I'm gonna get back to my upgrades for this. The transformer upgrades are pretty simple. You just need the electric circuit, which you've seen, the MV transformer, which is just a basic machine casing, which is iron plates like you've seen, and then 2 copper cables. So I need to put one of these in all of those, like I had said. So let me get started on making like a whole bunch of these. Be right back. Alright guys, I decided to just set up like a production line. So I'm going to need, how many did I say? So 4, 8, 16, and then 16, 20, 24, and 28. I'm going to make 28 of them. So I have 6 machines. Yep. Okay, so I need 28 of these. So I need way more copper wire. But, so basically what you're going to end up with when you do this is, so I need 2 of those. Need to put them in here. And then, whoops. Okay, so what this can do then is take and lower, so it increases the energy per tier. So this now can take 512. See how it says max power 512? Without this, it says max power of 32. So it goes way up. And if I do another one, it'll go up to, I think, Yeah, 18. So I might not need that many. Let me play around with this a little bit and see. So this is fine. This is fine. So let me give more here. Oops. Alright, so oops. I'm going to see, so this goes all the way up to 1892, and I think that this is the highest it goes up to anyway, so I won't need to convert that one, right? So if I put another one in there, does it go any higher? Holy cow! Yeah, I don't think I need this many. So I'm going to put 2 in each for now, because it's pretty ridiculous. Because I don't think that... So the in IC2 industrial craft output, see, a nuclear reactor can only output up to 1896 max. And then the ultimate solar power, let's see. There aren't... Huh, this one doesn't have that ultimate solar power. So the high... Oh, it doesn't actually say on here. Okay, well, I think that that's the highest is what the nuclear one will do. So I'm going to go around and put... I need to make 12 of these. So I'm going to go around and put them in each of them, and I will be... Alright guys, I'm going to start making these... the overclocker upgrades. And to make the overclocker upgrades, you need 3 of these 10K coolant cells. The 10K coolant cell is a water cell surrounded by tin plates. I'm making tin plates up in here, and I'm going to use these again to make the rest of the setup. So I need a whole bunch of those, and we'll do that. Oh, I think I need some redstone, and I don't remember. Okay, so it's not quite this. It is this with this. So I'm going to need a bunch more copper wire again, and then after this I'm going to need 10K coolant cells, so I'm going to need a bunch of water cells. So I'm going to use, because you get 12 cans per one of these recipes, so I'm just going to use, so I need 3 of them. So I'm going to grab a bunch of them, and then hopefully they stack, but I'm guessing they will not as water cans. We'll see. Oh, you can't fill cans in the thing anymore. Alrighty. So I might have to build another machine real quick to fill these cans. Let me see how to do that. So I want tin. Oh, it was the first one. Okay, so water bottle can. Oh. So magma crucible with water in it. Fluid transposer. Okay. Let me do this real quick, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I am lazy, so I just plugged it in down here because I had the water and the power. I needed to create another fluid transposer to create cans of water to make the liquid cells. So these actually stack, which is really nice. The fluid cells don't stack after this, but this one I'm going to create a bunch of these water cans. The transposer I have upstairs has the liquid glowstone in it. So I'm going to let those go, and so I need the upgrade. The overclocker upgrade needs 10k coolant cells, which is the tin plates around that cell. So I hope this is all done. So here goes the one cell. And there we go. I am so bad at doing this. Okay, so 10k coolant cells. This will give me 16 of them, and I need 3 per upgrade. So it's a relatively simple upgrade. So I'm just gonna get. I'm gonna get 1 for here, or 2. I'm gonna put 2 in here, I think. I'm not really sure how many I'm going to do. So let's just make, oops. Yeah, I guess that works. So I'm going to make 5 for right now. So this is going to be there, and that goes here, and then these 2. So I'm going to need, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to need a bunch more of those. So let me grab all these guys. Okay, they stack in 16s, which isn't bad. It's better than not stacking at all. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Shoot. That's why they are no fun. Because these do not stack. So what I'm going to do is put them in here, and this should go faster. So now if I put some copper in there to get a bunch of copper wire, it should go a lot faster now. So this can only output at 32, so even though this is only at 26, I can still upgrade it quite a bit. So I'm going to upgrade it some more from there. Let me go grab some rubber. And I'm experiencing like some serious lag right now. Alright, so this guy needs there, and then I think that I'll just put the coolant cells in here. Like so. They're not very expensive, but they're very tedious, as you can see. So, okay. Anyhow. So, I'm going to keep doing this, and then I will be right back. Alright guys, I am just going to make one more set of these because I had the cans that I had left over. Oops. So, what I'm going to do is wrap up the day, and I might make some more of these, but I think I'm good for now. I have a bunch up here because those are the machines I'm going to be using for everyday use, and then I put some down here because these machines are going to be doing most of the processing. I'll probably put more in here too once I get my my steam boiler up and running. These geothermal engines are doing okay for now, but they only do 20 per tick, and this can output 128, and these total will only end up being 80, so this will actually output more than these can generate. So I'm running into problems where my machines aren't quite running as fast as they should be, or as fast as they can be rather. And then this guy can't actually, I think he can go to 128, so I'm going to have to get a medium step down for him, but that's something I'll do next time. Alright, this is Apollyon saying, see you tomorrow.